Hello, welcome back. This SOP is for eBay shipping or postage. This is a little bit complicated, so please pay attention because there are a lot of variables out there. So to start with, let's go to account settings, and from here click on business policies. And from here you can see the current policies. You can switch it from payments, returns, or postage. And if you want to create a new one, you have to click from here, create new policy, and select postage. And if you want to edit a current one, you can always select from here. And on the right hand side, you can see how many listings have been assigned to that specific template or policy. Okay, now that's out of way. Let's get started. So let's click on postage. Okay, so the first thing, policy name. It's important to put a unique name. So let's assume that the client is shipping different items with different weights and with different couriers as well. So we need to distinguish all those items based on the policy, and we have to assign the correct policy. So let's assume the client have a book which is 250 grams, and they are using Royal Mail, not any other carrier, and this will fall under large letter within, they have different tariff, right? So let's put a name which resembles that. When you read that policy name, we know exactly what it is. So I'm going to put Royal Mail large letter second class 250 grams. So exactly, if you see the policy name, we know what is it for, right? And you can put some description as well. This is for your internal reference. And if you want to get in more detail, what you can do, you can just go to chat GPT, make sure you see the 250 characters, so we don't want to go above that, right? So I'm just going to go to chat GPT, create a postage policy for eBay. Characters. There you go. We put that prompt in. It will take a few seconds that it will come up with a prompt. So make sure that you fill in you see there are some empty spaces in the bracket. So we want to put the correct insert over there. So copy this and make sure that you get approval from the client before adding any policies. Okay, let's assume that we got the confirmation, paste it over here, make any final changes. And either you can set it as a default. That means when you create a new listing, this policy will automatically be applied. Okay, so if you want that, always tick this box. And from here, make sure that there's domestic postage, there's international postage. So we have to fill in both those details. So ideally, to get the top rated badge, we always have to have two shipping method. The first one is a normal one, which can be second class. That means 2 days delivery. And we need to have an express delivery option. That means within 24 hours. So you have to put that both options. So let's see. So Royal Mail. So this is large letters. I'm just going to select a large letter. And additional, I'm going to put in an express option. So Royal Mail 24 hours. And the first one is free. You can put always discuss with the client. This is just an example to show you how it, for the express delivery, always we have to charge them because this type of delivery costs a lot. and we need to charge the client charge the buyer for this premium service. So I'm just going to put 399. And the next thing is dispatch time. So if you get an order, are you going to dispatch it on the same day, or is there any cutoff time? So I'm just going to show you. So same day. If you can select 1 day, 2 days. The the closer you are to dispatch the item, the boost you will get a boost on ranking. So keep that in mind. I'm going to select same day, and it will ask you to put a cutoff time. So for example, same day, that means we can put a time as well. If you order within this, let's assume that 12 o'clock is a cutoff time. So till 12, any orders that's been placed, we have to dispatch it on the same day. So there will be a countdown timer on the listing. So this is very kind of a cool way to get more sales. And you can click on postage preference and put that cutoff time as well. And here, and let's move on to this is domestic done. Let's move on to the international one. The first option is to eBay have a program. It's called Global Sell Globally. That means we don't have to ship that to a foreign country. eBay already have a warehouse in the UK, for example. And if an order is from, for example, from Japan, the eBay's Sell Globally warehouse will dispatch from their warehouse. What we have to do, we only have to send that to that warehouse, which is local for us. So we don't have to worry about anything else apart from that. As long as it's been delivered there, that's all we have to do. So if you want to have that option, you can tick over here, and eBay will take care of the rest. And the second is alternative international postage. So if you want to ship it, and if you want to list the items, and if you want to offer international shipping on the listing, then you can enable this option flat for all buyers. And then again, you can see over here, we can put it something similar over here. So there are two options: flat cost to all buyers, or no international option. Okay, so post worldwide, we can select a custom location. So I'm just gonna have worldwide, and I'm gonna select tracked 14.99, and any extra additional item will be charged that much. Again, you can add worldwide signed 15.99. Always communicate with the buyer before having this amount. Okay, and we can also create rate tables. So let me show you what I meant. So if you want to create a rate table, so it will pop up a new window, and from here, for example, within UK, we can divide it into the pop-up rate card will be like this. So the rate table, you can select domestic. Within domestic, normally you can offer a flat rate if you are using Royal Mail, but if you are using DPD or Parcel Force for remote areas, there will be some surcharges. So again, communicate with the client and add all those details over here. So it can be either by weight or surcharge or per item. And then express standard, you can again international postage rate table as well. So you can come here, you can select the region that you want to ship to regarding weight or whatever it is that you want to input. Then you can just save it. Okay. Once you have filled in, you can either apply it, or you can go to listing and individually apply shipping rates. So it's up to you how you want to do that. Normally, if you have a lot of listing, if you have a rate table, it's going to make it really easy. And if you want to exclude certain location, for example, certain countries, there are a lot of people that either item will not get delivered because of customs, or there are a lot of bad players inside, the those kind of countries. If you have experience anything like that, you can always add those countries over here. So you can click the location from here, and then you can open expand it, and then select it, and then apply. So that will add the details, and click save. And that's about it. Thank you.